All right, guys, got a spicy little warm-up for you today. So we got a 6-minute EMOM, so 2 rounds. Minute 1, Bessie's gonna show us here. We're gonna do 10 butt kicks, followed by, so 10 reps total, followed by 5 high jumping squats, followed immediately by 10 butt kicks. Should get your heart rate going. Okay, then on minute 2, next minute, we're gonna go 15 seconds per side on our Copenhagen plank. All right, so on the elbow, Bessie's gonna get his foot on the bench, and we're gonna drive the hips up. Now, this is actually really, really difficult. The version Bessie's doing, he's got his ankle only supported on the chair. If he comes down and he gets more of his leg supported on the chair, that's going to be a little bit easier. So if you're experiencing be gradual with this. If you experience any pain in the knee, make sure you get that knee supported. So you might you might move from a chair to more of a table. You need that other leg to go underneath though. All right, so that's why we can't really use the box. Okay, we could if we bent the bottom leg, but you get the idea, okay? So it's gonna be 15 seconds per side on the Copenhagen plank. Then we're going 5 per side on the Cossack squat. So if you need to hold on to something, we have the luxury of having some rings here, but you can grab a post or a wall or a table, whatever you've got, and we're gonna get full range, weight in the heel, knee track in the toe, chest tall in our Cossack squat. 5 per side. Whoa, pumping it out. All right, so that's 1 round, okay, 3 minutes. We're gonna go 6 minutes, so 2 rounds of that. All right, then for our mobility, we're gonna get Bessie on the floor prone, and we're gonna do 30 seconds per side on our scorpion hold. So we're gonna, usually we do this as a dynamic stretch, but for this, we're just gonna hold, kind of eat the floor for a little bit, 30 seconds per side, and then you're done. All right, there's your mobility for the day. Specific, we're on the floor. We're gonna go push-up position, and we're gonna do 10 shoulder touches. Try to minimize 10 per side, so 20 total. We're gonna try to minimize the minimize the rockiness. And we're going to try to keep the hips parallel and the shoulders parallel to the floor. Then we're going to stay up, and we're going to go 10 up downs from that plank. Or 10 down ups, I guess. Good. And then from there, we're going 5 inchworms. Let's show you the inchworm here. Walking out, bracing through the core, just to that limit, straight arms, straight legs, and then continue up. And that whole sequence of those 3 movements is going to be an AMRAP 3 minutes. So again, it's a warm-up AMRAP. It's not a crazy fast pace. We're going for quality of movement here. Okay? Have fun. All right, so today for our part A, we've got some gymnastics technique. So we're doing our box transition muscle ups. So the thing that we want to focus on today is the dip. The dip is the solid part of the muscle up. It is it's the foundation of the muscle up. It's like what the squat is to the clean. Okay. So I'm gonna have Bessie show you the box transition muscle up here. So feet up on the box. We're gonna draw the hips all the way down, head through the arms, looking forward at your toes. And then we're going to drive the hips up and catch in that nice strong dip. Go ahead, Bessie. See how that solid dip? We're going to dip out of that nice and strong. We're going to go back down. Driving the hips, catching in that solid dip. Good. Cool. We talk a lot about the pull in the muscle up, and we kind of neglect the dip. The dip is so crucial in that muscle up to get as a step 1 to kind of build it top down. So really, really focus on catching in a nice tight dip, keeping the rings in. that's going to be 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. So and if you can't get 8 to 10 reps, it's going to kind of be whatever you can do for that. But it's a really, really good drill to work on the technique of that muscle up. And if we don't have that movement, it is a hard movement. If we don't necessarily have that movement, we can do supported, so feet up on the box and just do the dips. We're going to develop that press, that gymnastics press today, keeping nice compression through the midline. So one more little item on this. You want to pay attention, if you're struggling with this, you want to pay attention from the ring to box ratio. Okay, the more distance between the rings and the box, the easier that movement will be. The closer it is, so if I flip that up to 30 inches or I bring these down and make these more level to each other, it's going to be a lot tougher. All right, so make sure you have enough space to draw your hips down, and make sure you pay attention to your setup here. Have a good one, guys. All right, guys, Friday's METCON. We have a nice little burner for you here, an anaerobic threshold, classic triplet CrossFit. So 5 rounds, 5 heavy power cleans, 60 double unders, and then 5 bar muscle ups, okay? No rest, no fancy stuff, just down to work. This workout screams speed, but it's gotta be sustainable. Okay, so we did power cleans on Monday, and we talked about milking the reps and hanging onto the bar. Opposite. There's no milking going on here. This is like a hard, fast rep, and then the majority of us are going to be dropping this bar every rep for quick singles. There's going to be some of us that can try to hang on, but don't forget about the limitation here in your grip in the second and third and so on rounds. From the bar muscle up to the barbell, so it's probably in our best bet for most of us to do quick singles. So nice, quick, aggressive single, thinking about that tension from the floor. Quick single. Yeah. So what not to do in the first 2 reps? That's what we want. Those quick singles, just drop it from the top, getting into a rhythm with it. Then we're picking up our rope. This can actually be a point to relax in this workout, a point to recover, a point to get our breathing, all right? So if we can, we're gonna relax as much as possible through the wrist. We're working with tight quarters here, so nice job. You guys get the idea. We're trying to relax. And we're working with tight quarters, so Bessie's gonna trip up more than usual. He's actually really good at double unders, I swear. But nonetheless, try to relax on there so that we can be as fresh as possible for the bar muscle up. Now, Bessie's going, like I said, we're working with tight quarters. It's no different here. Wall's a little bit too close for comfort, so we're being safe. We're gonna show you this as a demo off the box. I want you guys to watch how Besky doesn't pull, okay? This is not a pull, it's more of an upper body push, and it's a push down, okay? It's an extreme straight arm push down through the lats. So let's watch Besky generate that force through his foreswing, and then a big push down as he goes out and around. So you can watch his upper body swing out and around. As he gets to the top, it stabilizes. A little bit trickier with the box here, but that's what we're working with. But nonetheless, this should be more of a swing on that guy rather than a pull, all right? And what'll help us get past that kind of apex of the swing is a push down, all right? So we got 5 rounds, 5, 60, 5, fast and furious, and try to keep up that pace, keep up those reps, and be consistent.